Hello, football fans. Without wasting further time, going right into midfield part two. Yeah, a midfield selection choice as well. I think African midfielders, they are one of the best or top midfielders in all football. If we can look across top European teams, they possess African midfielders, and locally as well in the African edition as well. So my choices went as follow. So I will start with a flat midfield three. So based on the formation 4-3-3, I call it a central midfielder being partnered with a right midfield and a left midfield. So your six and your two number eight in modern football terms. So they go as follow. My selection goes as follow. For a central midfielder being a number six, I think it would be an injustice not to include Tebogo Mokoena from South Africa and Mamelodi Sundowns, undisputed best midfielder in African continent currently, and for one could argue even for the past 18 months, he has consistently performed with high levels, either playing for the national team or for his Mamelodi Sundowns parent club, being man of the match in the prestigious CAF Champions League final, and of course contributing with goals and assists to the qualification of the FIFA World Cup. I believe he deserved the accolades, and despite playing in African-based leagues, one would maybe not give him the necessary attention that he deserves. But I personally believe that Debza is head and shoulder above all the midfielders currently in the continent. So he's my selection for position six, central midfielder. Debza Mokoena from Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando and South African national team. And going forward on the right midfielder, I have chosen Ismail Sabairi, a right midfielder playing for PSV, the league champions in Eredivisie, playing for PSV, and of course playing for Al Morocco national team. I believe with plus minus over 20 goals and assists from playing in midfield position, that speaks volume about his quality and consistency. Played over 35 games domestically for PSV, ensuring that they win the league in the Netherlands domestic league. And coming over to Morocco national team, he has proven himself that Morocco playing the last World Cup going into the semi-final was not a fluke. And of course, in the recent AFCON edition, he dished out 8 out of 10 performances. So for me, I feel that he deserves the right midfield slot. Of course, one could feel maybe aggravated for the likes of Idris Ghana from Everton and Senegal, and honorable mention as well to the likes of Jaden Adams, Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa as well. They have proved indispensable playing in that position, but I believe Ismail Sabiri, for me, he was one of the top midfield performance across Europe's top leagues, considering the position that he plays and the amount of efficiency contribution to both his club and national team. So he takes the right slot for me. And moving on across to the left side of the midfield, yeah, tough choices once again there. But I feel and I believe a guy like Frank Kessie, captain of the Cote d'Ivoire and playing for Al Ahly in the Saudi Pro League, winning the Saudi Champions League equivalent. So for me, I believe the amount of experience, and he's a big match player. He has played for Europeans' top club in the form of AC Milan and FC Barcelona, consistently showing high levels of proficiency in the final third for a midfielder with such a stature. So I believe the amount of experience and the amount of efficiency he provides in the midfield, he can play either as a box-to-box midfielder, he can play as a six, he can play as a double pivot, he can play as a number eight as well, roaming one box to the other. So I believe Frank Casey for me takes the midfield slot, which yeah, you have also honorable mentions, the guys, the likes of You look at Ambarat from Morocco, one could feel that he also deserves playing for Real Betis in La Liga. So tough choices in midfield, but I believe a midfield three of Tebogo Mokoena sitting as a number six, partnered with Frank Casey on the left as a number eight, and on the right hand side Ismail Saberi. It's a combination of power, skill, and creativity, and yeah, goals as well. Defending, they can either pass, they can control the midfield, they can go hard in tackles, and they can go forward. So it's a fluid midfield in my opinion, and that's my midfield three. So stay tuned for the last part, which is gonna be our front three. Yeah, so let's see who will be our front three selection.